Alright, so we have this ring here. It's going to be sized up a very little bit, about a quarter size. And you could also see that there's some light gap, so we want to correct some of that too. So a little bit of reshape, a little bit of size up. So with this, because it's going up so little size, we're going to just tap it with a hammer really light to kind of bring it up the size that it needs to go. So you can see from just a little bit of tapping, so we cleared up the light that was coming through. And now we're just going to go up a little bit. So I'm just going to tap it lightly with a hammer. And what we do to one side, we do to the other. So you can see with a little bit of hammering, we're already at the size. So you saw my hammer blows. I wasn't going like this. I was tapping very lightly to get it so that way I don't have harsh hammer blows on this. It's very light. And we got the light correction, so it's reshaped. And just a nice even hammering along the shank. So now it's just a little bit of cleanup, and then we'll polish it and make this ring look beautiful again. So we're going to start the filing process. Because we are very gentle to it to begin with, there really isn't very much to clean up. So basically, the edges are straight, and we don't really want to be very aggressive on it. The goal is to preserve as much gold as possible, and try and keep the finish and everything, the thickness as as thick as possible. So very lightly, I'm just going to do a little bit of very light filing to make sure that we don't have any divots or gouges. Now we have sandpaper. So this is going to get the surface prepped. So this is a 280 grit sandpaper. And then we're going to use a finer grit sandpaper, 600 grit. So we're going to clean up the inside. I have 600 grit sandpaper on a drum, and we're just going to go in a nice even motion along the inside and clean it up. So I'm using finer and finer tools to be able to do the to make the finish more polished. So this is like step one, and then I'm going to use basically a pink wheel on the inside, and that's going to give it the final polish for the inside. And then we're going to do the entire head with this fine polish. We're going to just touch the areas like the crevices that we can't necessarily get on the a larger buffing machine. So like right in the edge corners there. Coarser polish. Final polish.